Hello guys, today we will cover the concepts of latching current and holding current. So I have prepared a brief note which will reduce our lecture time. So what is a latching current? A latching current is associated with turn-on process of the SCR. So whenever we apply voltage across a SCR, current starts flowing. So that does not mean that the SCR will be turned on. So to turn on a SCR, there is a minimum current which should flow through the SCR for reliable turn on of the device. So what is that current is called? That current is called latching current. So let's take anode current as IAK and latching current as IL. You can take anode current as IA. There is no issue in that. So whenever the SCR is in on state, the anode current must be greater than or equal to latching current. This is the minimum requirement to start or turn on a SCR. So latching current is necessary for determining the minimum pulse width of a gate. So whenever you applied a gate pulse for some interval, that interval must be enough so that there is a flow of current which is greater than or equal to the latching current. So we have to apply a gate pulse for a minimum time period so that our anode current exceeds the latching current. So that means we have to select a minimum gate pulse width so that anode current greater than or equal to latching current. So I have drawn a graph that is Ig, which is gate current with respect to time. So T minimum, what is T minimum? This is the minimum time period of the gate pulse width required for anode current to be greater than or equal to latching current. So I have written there. So T minimum is the time after which anode current exceeds latching current. That is, if T gate pulse width, that is the gate pulse width greater than equal to the T minimum, then anode current exceeds latching current. That is, anode current greater than equal to latching current. So our device, that is SCR, will be turned on. Now next page, we will know about holding current. So what is holding current? Like latching current associated with turn on process, holding current is associated with turn off process of the SCR. So it is the maximum current. It is the maximum current below which anode current must decrease for reliable turn off of SCR. So if we want to turn off a SCR, we have to apply a commutation circuit. So commutation circuit will do what? It will apply a reverse voltage across the SCR. So that reverse voltage will decrease the value of anode current. So the anode current start decreasing and it will decrease. It have to decrease minimum a current level below which the SCR will be turned off. So that current is called holding current. So below holding current, the SCR will be turned off successfully. So that is written there. If you take anode current IA and that is less than holding current, then SCR is in off state, which is called forward blocking state of SCR. So if IA greater than IS, then what will happen? We cannot say anything about the mode of SCR if IA is greater than IH, means if anode current is greater than holding current. We cannot say anything. But if anode current is less than holding current, then SCR is turned off. Similarly, if anode current is less than latching current, then we cannot determine the state of the SCR. But if anode current is greater than equal to latching current, then the thyristor or SCR is on. So let us come to the characteristics curve. Here Here I have drawn the characteristics curve, that is Ig or IA versus, this is IA and this is VB or VA. So what will happen? This is the forward breakdown voltage. That means if you apply voltage across a SCR, then after it gains a value greater than or equal to forward breakover voltage, then the SCR will be in on state. So we start increasing the voltage. Then here remember Ig equal to gate pulse is 0. So this is the maximum value of breakover voltage. So at this time the SCR will turn on and current starts flowing, and the current will be here. So this is called a latching current. This current is called latching current. And if we decrease that current by applying commutation circuit, so this value you may take as holding current. That means below this current our device will be turned off. So I have named this region as forward blocking mode region. So this is the region above which the anode current is greater than latching current. So this region is called as forward conduction region. But similarly, this is the characteristics curve of reverse blocking mode. This is reverse blocking region and this is reverse conducting region. This is the reverse breakdown voltage. Then we will study more things about this. So generally IL is greater than IH, means latching current is more than holding current. So for an ideal SCR, what is the value of holding current? It is 0. For practically it is never 0, but for an ideal SCR the holding current value is 0. So SCR have a high current rating. Two types of SCR are there. One is having high current rating. So the SCRs having high current rating, the IL or latching current value generally 2 to 3 times of holding current value. Similarly, SCRs having low current rating, the latching current value is 1.2 to 1.8 times of holding current value. So if nothing is given, you approximately take latching current equal to 2 times holding current. So in the next lecture we will do some problems so that our concept will be crystal clear. So thank you.